I'm at Morrison's, King Swinford. I've just done my shopping. Sardines. I'll be going pike fishing now until the end of March. I got to the fish counter, was there yesterday, they didn't have any. I got to the fish counter, nothing at all, whether it was on the trays that are out for people to buy or the actual counter. But I did ask. Pays sometimes, doesn't it, to ask even if you can't see what you want. And he said, I've got one set or one box of sardines in the back. So there they are. They'll be going in my bait freezer, and then they'll be going on the end of a size 4 treble hook. Came to pay. I'm not really a shopper, I must admit that. And I came to pay, and I went to the self checkout, and I was pressing these things, putting my card, trying to scan it and everything. And it took me about a minute to realise that the green light wasn't on, so the machine wasn't working. I went to the next one, and yeah, I got there in the end. It's like life, isn't it? You'll always get there in the end. But the most important thing is, all's well that ends well. Shopping clip number 2. What have we here then? Dilwyn's ready to help me open up. Well, it's got to be fishing related, hasn't it? Dilwyn, I'm sorry to say, you probably think it's a new bed, don't you? It looks like that sort of shape and feel, but, well, my old suit, the trousers have long since departed into the bin. And about to join them is the jacket. So therefore, time to get a replacement, and I got a good deal on this one as well. Angling Direct, got a sale, half price. Tracker, very, very good. Let's get these on, shall we, and see how they look. Looks good, feels good, and I've got the bait, I've got the clothes, and tomorrow I go fishing. Da-da-da! It's a cold start to the day, but I'm nice and warm with my new suit on. And of course, as always, a cup of tea to keep me company. I saw the weather forecast last night, and they were calling on -5, -9 in some secluded areas across the country. My own particular location, -3. So I put the blanket, the fleece, across the windshield yesterday evening. However, when I got up this morning, there was a minimal amount of ice, funnily enough, on the windshield beneath the fleece, but nowhere else on the car. And I checked the thermometer when I set off, it was -1. I was expecting the 3s, the 4, 5 maybe, but I was very pleasantly surprised, and the reason for that was that cloud cover had come in during the night. I didn't even have time to set the tripod up, so no capture of the fight, but the most important thing is it's in the net on the unhooking mat, and I'm going to get the hook out now. Let me try and show you as much as I can, obviously doing all this with my left hand, and then I'll use the right to get the hook out. You can see they're just inside the mouth. Would be better if someone else was filming, of course, but they're not. Don't think I can get my wife up at 5:30 just to come and do some filming for me. But there you go, really, really simple, really easy. And then I'll get this in front of the camera proper. Just a jack, but the important thing is it's a fish, and it's a lively one. It's all about perspective, because they don't go very big in here anyway. I've had lots of fish in here over the years, and I've never had a double. I've had some very good singles, but I've never had a double. So it's all about getting everything into balance, isn't it, and seeing the big picture, and above all, enjoying what you catch. It doesn't need too much rest before it goes back. It's ready now. What I'm going to do is, again doing this with the one hand, slip it over the net, away it goes, and then in customary fashion it drops a few feet from the bank, where it'll stay for a while. As I've said on so many occasions, they sulk and then they swim off afterwards. I'm going to recast now. Very, very simple approach. Just hook the tail of the sardine. They are quite small. They're bigger than sprats, but nowhere near like some of the mackerel that I've seen on sale. So perfect for pike fishing, especially on a venue like this. You don't want to make it uncomfortable for the fish with such a huge dead bait to try and pick up, but then again not too small either, so just the right size. A tail section on this occasion.